Right now, it is time for us to bring in Ruth Epstein, who covers our area for the Republican-American every day of the week, sometimes 8 days a week. And, of course, you can see her stories in the paper, home delivery, or online, rep-am.com. And we can take a look at a few of the stories that have been covered and coming up when we speak to Ruth on a Monday. Good morning, Ruth.
Hi, Marshall. How are you this morning?
Well, I am fine. We came through another week where this time it was Kent and Amenia and Dover that had the real severe thunderstorm.
We really got hit, and I think they've declared it as a tornado down here, from what I've heard. And it was close to home, 2 doors down. Huge tree was uprooted and crashed into the roof of a porch at a house just down the street from us. And then went right across the street and just demolished somebody's yard. So it's getting closer.
Hey, they looked at one town in New York, Montgomery, the National Weather Service, and then they came back and they looked through the Kent, that hollow area between Kent and Dover and Amenia, and did decide that also was a tornado. But then again, somebody sent me a picture, and there was no doubt what it was. I mean, it was touching the ground, and it was all the way to the sky. It was
that funnel sound.
Yeah,
with the train sound coming, and it's unbelievable. It's interesting. Somebody on Facebook wrote, "I'm thinking about moving to Kent, but I'm now not so sure with all these tornadoes and storms and things."
You know what the difference is, though? We are getting more extreme weather, but also everybody now has a camera in their pocket.
Right.
And you see some of the most... People send me these pictures, and Ruth, I'll tell you, the picture of the tornado that touched down in Sharon and then by Falls Village drew about 65,000 views. And
wow.
the picture as of yesterday that I posted that came from Richie Havens Real Estate, that I posted, that was yesterday was up to over 40,000 views.
Incredible. Incredible.
People just are transfixed by tornado pictures. They really are.
Yeah, and as you say, I mean, they've got the capability of just snapping it when it's there. I always marveled at these tornado chaser people. But you don't have to, you can sit in your house almost now and chase tornadoes.
Let the tornado come to you.
Right,
exactly. Just kind of joking here, folks, that's all.
Yeah, it's wild, though. It's just wild. And what's sad is we're losing so many beautiful trees.
Oh, yeah.
Our street now looks totally different with that large tree gone. But hopefully we'll get to replant some little ones for the next generation.
Well, just look at Cornwall, the village of Cornwall, when it had that massive tree loss, and you look at it now, 35 years later, and it's all back to normal. It just takes time for Mother Nature to heal.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though Cathedral Pines never really totally
Cathedral
healed.
Pines never really got back to where it was. No. So it was kind of, other than tornadoes, I shouldn't say it was a quiet week, but it was kind of quiet. But we introduced the public to the new teachers for Region 1, and we have a whole whopping 20 of them. Amazing. And they range from the high school to all the elementary schools, and they will be starting in classes September 8th with the kids. I'm sure they've been working previously to that, prior to this. But it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be very interesting to see how our schools do start and continue this year.
A couple things. I saw a post, and I've got to check. I'm going to check with Lisa Carter. Supposedly, Sharon Center School has over 20 new students this year.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it would tend to go with the people that have remove themselves from being in the city on a regular basis. But I have to check that out. I'm not sure about that. But also, I've been getting pictures from Ian Sturver and putting pictures of his talk to the freshmen, and also freshman orientation day. They showed pictures of the freshmen in the cafeteria.
Oh yes,
with the plastic
glass. Yeah.
And I'm amazed at the amount of people. I guess I'm not amazed because it's the way it is. That are really dead set against the students going back to school. I know everything's a big question mark, but instead of, this is amazing coming from me because I'm not a big believer in administrations in the way that, but I think you have to give everybody in Region 1 that has set up to start this school year a lot of credit.
Yes.
They know that all the work they've done over this summer can be undone in one day.
Yes.
And everything can change in one day.
You're absolutely right.
But they've done them, and this
they really have done a Herculean job in getting ready for this. Yep.
From the bus companies to the administration to everybody, they've done
to the school food service people to custodial staff, you name it. I think they try to figure out every configuration and what can happen. And as you say, and as Lisa keeps saying, it could change on a dime, but at least they're ready at this point. We'll see what happens. I don't know. You and I both spoke to her, and she did say that most parents are ready to send their kids back.
Yep.
And there's 17% of parents who are going to keep their kids home and do distance learning.
And there's other parents that don't think the kids should have to wear masks. I mean, there really are. It's. But anyways, I give every member who's put this plan together a lot of credit because, like we all said, it can be ripped to shreds in just one day.
Yeah, So we're living in such crazy times. Crazy times.
Now, a great story that's in today's paper, the Republican-American, and that is the story about the dog statue, which was by a grave, which was stolen many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was found at an antique dealer in New York City. And then it was returned back to Falls Village, and there's going to be a ceremony this weekend where they rededicate it at the gravesite.
Wow!
Bunny Williams found it at an antique dealer in New York. That's amazing.
It is amazing. That is incredible. All roads lead to Northwest Connecticut somehow.
One way or the other.
One way or the other. Yep.
So there's not that many meetings. There's a couple small meetings this week.
Yeah. Well, the Cornwall Board of Selectmen is meeting tomorrow night. Their regular meeting. When the first comes on a Tuesday, it sort of messes things up for our, in our usual pattern. And especially with Labor Day coming along, that's really going to change things because we have so many meetings on the first Monday, but that's not going to happen this year. Those will be moved. So we have, on Thursday, Johanna Hayes is going to be
Zooming
as part of a discussion on this new documentary called 13th, which deals with increased incarcerations. And there's a documentary on it, and she is going to be on a panel discussion to talk about it on Thursday at 6 o'clock. So,
and Thursday
that should be interesting.
Thursday from 4 to 7, the race car parade goes from Lime Rock, parades around the area, does not wind up stopping any place and goes back to Lime Rock. And limited spectators this weekend, very limited for one of the biggest weekends ever, and that is the Fall Festival at Lime Rock.
Oh, so the parade is going on.
Yes, but there's no party in Falls Village. They're going to parade through the towns and then go back to Lime Rock.
Nothing. Okay, and I'm sorry, when is that, Marshall?
That is Thursday. I think it begins at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah,
a somber parade. Yeah.
Well, it's they're doing what they have to do. And,
yeah. Usually usually you and I are at Falls Village.
That's exactly right. But it just goes along with the summer that wasn't. So
Exactly. And talk to everybody, and they all say, "Oh, next year." So let's hope.
And congrats to Sharon Playhouse once again. They had the show they put on Sunday, which was going to be Saturday. Once again, sold out. They've got another outdoor show coming up this coming Saturday. So they've done a real great job keeping people interactive with the theater here in Sharon.
That's wonderful. And the Four Brothers Mamina venue has been popular.
Absolutely. Yeah. So people have been connected in one way or the other. So.
And you connect them all, Marshall.
Well, I don't know about that, but anyways. Ruth, we will speak with you next week.
Yes, we will, and the political scene is going to start heating up, so stay tuned. There have been some pop-up rallies for Maria Horn, and I'm sure Brian will be out there, and we'll be covering that race. So let's see what happens, and move forward.
All right, Ruth, we'll speak to you next Monday.
Take care, Marshall.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Ruth Epstein from the Republican-American, rep-am.com on the web.